let's do this.
I was just going to say, Kelsie, you do comedy. Do you ever get into politics in your comedy?
I personally do not on stage.
Well, you're in a good place because neither of these two. They never, Pugs and Eric never talk about politics. And right now, there's nothing in politics to really talk about anyway.
It's Snoozeville.
It really is. I mean, we don't ever talk about politics here. In fact, I
have a fierce political agenda. Mostly it's about veganism. So
right.
There you go.
But we had Ron Majors on this show last year, and I mentioned to him, I went, we hardly ever mention, a certain, all right, I'll say Trump. We hardly ever mention Trump on this show, and we're an entertainment show. I went, but on the news all the time. This was during the primaries. And he goes, well, you have to admit, it's the most interesting story out there right now. I go, yes, I also find it interesting that now that Trump is succeeding, Ron Majors is retiring. Is there a connection?
Didn't Ron Majors say something on the show that got him in trouble?
Well, there was, So he didn't say anything that got him in trouble. He said something nice about another program. That program ran with that quote, ran it in an ad in the Chicago Tribune without his permission.
Okay.
So, and then.
Tony, can I just correct something? Because my podcast is...
That would be your second correction?
I don't want it to be...
I think we found a role here.
No, I'm not really that political. I'm not,
No, I know,
It's just Trump, and I'm not even so angry with Trump. I am angry at my fellow citizens for not recognizing what I see as a clear con man. And that's what my whole... I won't do a year from now on a podcast. You won't hear me talking about what the House is doing or what but this
the country's going to be a smolder.
That's right. But it just
we all laugh in terror. Did you hear that laugh? There won't be any Just carrier pigeons.
There'll be some smoke signals.
It's just that I am so poorly governed in my ability to not talk about. I mean, it really does bother me. So when we start speaking extemporaneously on our podcast, where we're all goofing off, and Trump comes up, I mean, I just go off. But I am not a political guy. I like to talk current events, and I love to talk about social issues. But party politics bores me to no end.
You won't have to deal with Trump because this was announced today. He came out and said, "So now I am officially quitting." So there you go. It's over. He's out. Don't have to worry about it.
Not good enough. He needs to be beaten. No quitting for him. He needs to be beaten.
Oh dear.
But you do, Pugs, talk about TV shows. And oh my goodness, I'm with you on that. I listen to it, and Eric, you get to watch the TV now. I mean, you're kind of busy. You got the kids.
The kids are gone. The kids are gone.
Where did they go?
They weren't working out. So.
You tried it.
Back to the factory.
Science, gypsies. Where'd you get them?
But do you watch TV or
a little bit? I watch a lot of news stuff.
So do you watch live more then because you're watching news, or do you watch stuff taped?
I record stuff all the time. Even if it's relatively newsy, I'll record it and watch it a little bit later. Like the Samantha Bee show.
Sure.
Love it.
That's my favorite show. I'm so in love with her. She's my celebrity exemption. But I'll record that and then watch it like 20 minutes later so I can go over the commercials.
Yeah, right.
But a lot of new public affairs comedy. I love Colbert, I love John Oliver, Bill Maher, those kind of things. So I'm kind of geeky.
I even like what Seth Meyers has been doing with his closer looks.
Seth Meyers is really good. He's really surprisingly good. I think. I'm not a big Jimmy Fallon fan. But that's me.
Well, that's fine. We'll put you in the mark of not
Just mark me down if anyone's keeping.
There's a census. I'll make census.
Kelsie, how do you watch TV?
I watch it. I consume it like nobody's business. Yeah. I'm not into like things of the nature of like The Bachelor and crap like that. But comedy shows, news shows, comedy news shows. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
And then.
Have I told you how much I loved it?
No. What's your favorite?
Oh my gosh. Put me on the spot. That's insane.
Absolutely.
What is my favorite? I gotta say, I consume John Oliver all the time. All the time.
I like how you said that. You consume John Oliver all
I know,
the
it sounds gross.
You like him better than Samantha Bee?
No, I don't think I like him better. I think I get John Oliver, I got that HBO Go from my friends, so it feels dirty. You know what I mean? I'm stealing John Oliver. and Samantha Bees for free.
You're sharing.
Yeah, I'm sharing him. But yeah, I love that so much. I also, I haven't seen it yet, but FX is coming out with Sam Irby's new book, Needy. Yeah. They're making a show like that. I'm sick of kind of, no offense, because there's a lot of white dudes here. I'm sick of kind of listening to old white dudes talk about stuff. Oh, yeah. So I'm really interested. Yeah.
I've been preaching that.
I think all the white dudes are like, yeah, for sure, I don't need a job. Well, give me your jobs, you idiot.
But watching news in general has, newspapers, the way people consume things, they're doing right, but they're consuming it differently now.
So everyone's reading on their phones now,
right?
And they're accessing our content through social media.
Yeah.
It's hugely important.
John Oliver pointed that out, how important newspapers are, because everyone else is writing on the backs of what the reporters that are doing in the newspaper.
We're like the plankton in the food chain. We're not there, it all goes away.
Right, right. But HBO is launching a new nightly news program. Have you heard about this? It's called Vice News Nightly, or Vice News Tonight. They will be on 5 nights a week, and it will be, it won't be like a typical nightly newscast that you see Tom Brokaw.
It'll be like extreme news.
It'll be extreme news! All on 4 wheels.